This conference will now be recorded.
I hope it is visual now. So we have done in last class
Yes,
like tornado chart. So uh, this is for comparing two measures, right? Measures, or you can say variables or measures. Okay, then sales IDP, yeah, okay, product calculated column using desk groups, cross filter in both direction and then hierarchies. So import theme. We have looked into this, right? Themes, how we can change the themes, but I don't think we have seen this importing your own themes. Okay, so you can take help of Google and you can find some themes over there. So I have downloaded some themes from the Google, or I have just copied the code for those themes, and I have saved that code. I hope you guys are able to see, right? So here in themes, I have these two type of themes. So you know like what I am talking about, this theme. So we have seen, right? We can change it like this. We can change entire themes according accordingly. Okay, city park, so whatever themes you want. So now, okay, paste, edit instructions. Okay, then so we will look into it. And then second thing, orientation of slicers. Okay, so okay, we will look into it at third point. First of all, complete me this edit instruction and orientation of slicer and import theme. Now, suppose I have these three filters, right? But in case I don't want to filter out any one, suppose in one chart, if you are having, I can say, if you are having some chart that needs not to be filtered out, right? You have one, two, three, but you want using, I can say, mm, so here I can write it as slicers. Okay, then orientation, edit interaction, and third is sync slicer. Let me know if I have completed some anything, then you we can skip it, right? Okay. So see, by changing any of these slicers, it is changing all these charts, right? If I don't want to do this, if I don't want to, uh, suppose I don't want to filter out this chart, so go here into the format, go to this edit instructions. Okay, just select this particular slicer, click on the edit interaction, and whichever chart you don't want to filter out, don't want to filter out, changing this slicer, just go here and off it. What you need to off, you can do this none. Click on this none, click none, click here none, and then done. Three charts, no no impact, but still you can see this particular chart is not impacting, but though these charts are still impacting. It means, let me see what is the issue here. Okay, and this maybe, I don't know. So you see this chart is not impacting now. If I'm changing here, but here it is not changing at all. Okay, but if I change this will impact your charts. This is now impacting these charts as well. So you have just disabled the interactions between this chart, this slicers and these charts, right? But still these charts are still doing some filtration, right? So you can check which filter is applying here. Okay, filter and slicer affecting this visual. There are there aren't any filters applied right now. Okay, city all, region all, sales all, uh, region name, city. Mm. So here also, okay, here it is showing you English product subcategory name top two. Okay, this I can remove here. To remove the filters, if you don't want to remove this field but only just clear this filter, you need to click on this clear filter option. Okay, here also. Okay, now you can see road bikes and mountain bikes. Okay, it is again, it's not impacting by getting impacted by this front, but here I am little doubtful why it is getting filtered out. Let me do it this way. Okay, I am putting here none. Germany, France, region name. Okay, Ting geography. Something wrong is there, right? Okay, now I'm getting this. Okay. This was for this. Okay. Okay, now you can see it, because it was showing, because of number of visualization, it was not showing the proper. Okay, now none of these visualization is getting impacted by this reason name. Okay, reason name slicer. So see, edit instructions is not for this kind of thing. Like if you are not filtering any of the visualization, then there is no use of it. At least you should have one visualization that is getting impacted by this. So you, at least you can have just one. So you want to show all the you all the states here, all the states here, but for the product, if you don't want to look for the product, because you don't have uh, any I can say uh, market here, but you want to again look into a particular uh, reason, you can change it, right? So you just need to click on this filter option, so it will get now filtered. Instead of this none, just click on this filter. So what we call it is a edit instructions. If some, many time interviewer asks this question, like if you have slicers and if you don't want to change the chart according to that flight slicer, you have multiple charts, right? So what you can use, you can use edit instructions here. Now in slicer itself, you have something like orientations of slicers. So that is also, anyone anyone have tried this orientation? Okay. Not an issue. So it's very simple. Though it's simple, it is useful as well in many cases, or I can say for designing purpose. Okay. So
Hari Bharat here. In the edit interactions for the slicer, okay, is it can we only specify that it should not act upon one chart and maybe the other charts?
yeah, that is what we are doing, right? That is what we are doing. So
Okay,
yeah, I told you for which visualization you don't want to interact it, you just choose that particular chart. See here, I have done it filtered. I clicked on filter, it is getting filtered out. The
hmm.
two chart will not impact, but this will impact.
By the
Actually,
region
yeah,
name. By the region name.
yeah, why the reason name. So I
Okay,
can even, yeah, I can even show you here. When you go here in the filter, it shows you reason name is Canada. It is only
okay,
showing you the sales of the Canada, and you can see the numbers. Actually, this is
okay.
not a good formatting, I can say, because it's not showing you the
Value.
value there. Yes, yeah, good. Data labels is on. Color is so now you can see this is 0.94 million. Okay,
Yeah.
so it is according to your just a Canada value. Okay, so even you can check whatever filters are applied in this particular, you can check this region name is Canada, and
Hmm.
sales amount is English product subcategory name top 2 by sales amount. Okay.
Okay. How do you turn it back on? Can you just show?
Yeah, so if you want, you
Okay, if
just
you
need
just
to,
hover over it, you just need to hover over it. Okay.
yeah, so I have just selected this particular slicer. So
Okay.
selecting this particular slicer says Power BI, right? We want to uh, edit the interactions for this particular slicer. Now it will get all these. Once you click on this edit interactions, it will show you grayed out, and it will show you the here all the options here. So now
Okay.
when you go to that particular, just click on filter. If you want to filter, click on none. If you want to, keep none. So it is now showing you 14 million instead of
Okay.
0.94 million.
9.
So now it
Got it.
is 0.9. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So now, okay. So it's a simple go to item. Okay. May not be. I need to check it. Okay. Okay. Selection control general item. Okay. Um, Selection control. Select all. Slicer headers. Okay. Okay. It should be here. Okay. So go to here in general, and here you have this orientation. So once you click on this horizontal orientation, it will give you something like this. So something like this. You either you can have your slicer like this, or just go here and make it like this. So instead of that normal slicer, you will have a fascinating slicer over here. Okay. So actually, the position of this slicer is not sorry, this visualization is not good, right? Because it's a area map chart and it should be like this, and this is just a bar chart and it can be there like this. So okay, now good. Okay, now you have on this one, I can say that's ops radio button type of selection. That is also I'm going to off it, so you can use select all here now. Okay, so again, format painter. Okay, let me see after doing this. Okay, so okay, go here, home. I'm not getting font. Okay, format painter. Let me check if it works fine or not. Nothing is happening. Okay, it's not looking good, right? You have to change the colors and all. You can change those not a big deal. So later on you can page, not page, you can make it very much good looking. Items, when you go here in the items, font color, I am putting it white, I am putting it something like this, so it will match your theme, right? Anything later on you can change. Okay, done. So now you can see here uh, multiple types of slicers, right? This is drop down, this is list box, okay, or list type of where you can on your search box as well. You cannot on search box there, here, right? You can on search box here. You can have it. You can even format this particular text area and all. So from this formatting chat, and then the third one is orientation. You have changed this orientation to the vertical to horizontal, and it's kind of big slicer. You whenever you click on this, it will, though you have off the intractions. So let me on it, suppose this. Okay, so Germany, United Kingdom, or whatever. So done. Okay, done. So that's upon you whether you want to have this select all here or not, because many times we don't want it and we have option to remove it, right? Selection control, uh, single select, show all, this show select all, on or off, done. So I have off it. Everywhere you can do the same. Okay. Okay, fine, done. Now third thing comes is sync slicer. Have you guys ever heard about it? Sync slicers in Power BI, or ever faced the interview questions? Yeah, if you guys are not able to talk or means on over audio, please, we have a chat box, right? You can put there your comment. Okay, so
Sync
it will
splicers
make
is like cascading filters, right? When you
yes,
have
you,
dependent slicers, so when you choose one slicer, the automatically the values in the subsequent slicers also get filtered out.
yes, right. But here it is not only about the subsequent filters, but it is about the same filters, right? Here in
Hmm.
the you have different pages, right? And
Yeah.
if yeah, many time, if suppose user want to see the value for suppose last year sales or first or today's sales,
Hmm.
maybe, and if he is changing one slicer here and want to see all the pages according to that slicers only, why he will go again and again and change the slicer everywhere, right? So once he change the slicer here, suppose you have time slicer here, suppose a yearly slicer or date slicer here, and if you are changing it here, then it will automatically sync that slicer to every page or the page where you have synced that slicer. So you have to means it is changing the cross pages, means if in one page you are changing, it can also be changed automatically, it will change in the second page, or in the page with which you have synced that particular slicer. So can in cascading filters, uh, what it happens means, can you explain a little bit more? Because for sync cascading, I think for cascading cross filtering is enough, right? We have already seen if we are changing region name, it automatically changes the uh, country name according to that, uh, filters out, it filters out those country names, particular countries within that region. So that is cross filtering happening here. It will just uh, the limitation of this sync slicer is you can just sync the slicer with the same column name. Suppose you have date dim, there you have a date. Suppose I am selecting 28th of August. So, and if I synced that slicer in multiple pages, that will reflect everywhere. Okay.
So Hari,
Huh.
question. Okay, now I have, for example, the country filter only in the first page. Okay, and in the rest
Yeah.
of the pages I don't have any filter or anything like that. Okay, I don't have a filter, I don't have a slicer, I don't have anything. uh, when you sync the slicers, are you telling me that if I apply the slicer in page one, in all the 5 pages, the same data will get reflected,
You
the
can
same slicer will
i-
get reflected?
if you don't have a slicers over different pages, you
Hmm.
cannot sync a slicer.
Okay, so which means every page I have to have the same slicer.
Yes, every page means, yeah, this is for if you have a slicer. This is not
Hmm.
like if you want. If you have a slicers on every page, you can sync them. So yeah, it's not like that. You have to have in that is the I can say this is for feasibility of your reports. If your reports are having multi same slicers on multiple pages, then you
Hmm.
can sync them. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Suppose, see, I have this chart here as well. Okay, maybe one good example is we can see we can show is the date, right? So sometime date date wise you always need to filter your visualization according to date, or even you can see if you have multiple pages with this markets having
Hmm.
different charts. You are having different charts, but
Hmm.
maybe at one time you want to just analyze on one filter, right?
Hmm.
All the pages, all the charts. So
Hmm.
that time it is yeah, that time it is useful, though it all depends upon the user, or I can say the business, but
Okay.
yeah.
So is
Mm.
there a facility where I have a filter and can I apply like one filter across my entire dashboard or pages or whatever it is?
So that you have this report level filter you have to
Okay.
uh,
At the
apply
report,
here.
only there I can use it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Here,
Okay.
you need to put the filter here. See,
Okay.
and moreover, I can say, see, this filter option is not only for the developers, right? This is very much, I can say, it's
For the
very
end
much
users as well.
ad hoc type. Yeah, it's very much of for the end users. They
Hmm.
put their ad hoc filters accordingly. They want to analyze, right? Not only for business purpose. Sometimes what happens is sometimes even they cannot see this particular value, right? So what they will do, okay, in suppose in pie chart that particular bar and that particular area is not looking very much good for just now, for just for the time being, and he will put that particular thing here in the filter and he will see it as a whole. So it's a kind of ad hoc filtering. User is always changing it, but again, if you want filters on all pages, he will just drag the field here and he will see all the pages filtered out according to that.
Okay.
Okay, then yeah, suppose let me put here the year filter, calendar year. Okay, or slicer I can say. So this is again a one filter type where it shows you slider instead of any. You can, though you can change it from the same, but for the numbers or for the for some such integers it shows you the slicers here. Okay, so this is you can even change it, list drop down between also you can change it, right? Or between is there, between is this only, right? Okay, less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. So it is also, I can say, it is a kind of filter you apply here like less than, greater than, but here it is also giving you the flexibility to change it here itself. Okay. Then suppose this is finding the data between 2005 to 2014. I'm changing it. Okay, now it is showing you the value from 12 to 14. Okay. Okay, now the same, when you copy your filter a slicer from one page to another, suppose this market page. Okay, I have place here, so I'm placing it here. Okay, this time it didn't ask me, but okay, it asked, right? Now when you copy and paste the same filter on pages, it automatically asks you whether you want to sync the slicer or not. If you are clicking on sync, it will automatically sync it. Otherwise we can do it from another option as well. But for now timing, I am just clicking on sync, and I want to tell you what is the change now. Now I am going here in the basics, and you can see both the slices are having same value. Now I'm changing something here. 2007 to 2014, it will change. Okay, this here also. So 2007 to 14, I'm changing something here, and I want to see same filtration here as well. So that's all. That's it. That is the sync slicer, right? Now how to use it, if you are doing it very first time, or if you are not copy and pasting it, so it will not show you like some it will not prompt you whether to sync it or not. So then in that case you have to go here. Let me do it with another things. Market analysis. Okay. Suppose I am putting here this dim product category. Okay, slicer, and then it's a drop down. Okay, so in this drop down we can see product name. So once I change it to accessories, it is changing according to the accessories. It is showing you the in sales of accessories in each market. So you can see in United Kingdom this much of sales, in or everywhere we have same chart. So okay, so now but when you go here, it is still showing here you the okay, it is still showing here the all. Now go here, go to this view, go to this view ribbon, click on this sorry click on this sync slicer pane, and you can see all the slicers, all the page names. Okay, here. Okay, or may I sorry, not all the slicers, I can say. I have clicked on this particular slicers, so this is showing you this this is a view button here, visual view button here, and this is the sync button here. So this particular product category name, this slicer is available where, here in product page and in market analysis page, but this is not yet synced. So just you need to click on this two product and two market analysis, these two pages, sorry. So now it got synced, right? It got synced. Now when you click on bikes here, so it is showing you the sales of bikes only. And if you go here in the market analysis, it is automatically changing it to bikes. So this is the sync slicer pane. You have slicers pane. You have now if you click on this particular, suppose I have this group, right? Where is it group? What is it? Okay, you have this group. Once you click on this, okay, actually let me change the size of this page first. Uh, 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 uh. So okay, format, page size, custom 820, 920 or 950. Okay, save it. Product category name. Okay, see here this is showing you in these pages it is not available, but if you want to make it available, you just need to click on this. So this is also one of the options you have, whether you want to sync or not, that is your choice. But once you click on this, you will find that slicer automatically here. Automatically it will come for you, so you need not to go and create it again and again. So you just need to click on this sync slicer pane and visual pane, and you will be able to see this automatically. It will create for you. So now you want, whether you want to sync it or not, that's your choice. But yeah, at least it is visible here.
Hari, can I sync it without the slicer? That's what I'm just trying to ask
No,
is, can I just
mm,
click on sync
see,
here? We can't.
this is see you means if you see the name here, right, this
Hmm.
option, the currently what I am explaining you is only within the means scope of the slicers only. This is the name itself showing is, it is not syncing the pages filter. It is not syncing the it is not like syncing pages filters.
Okay.
It is only just syncing the slicers. Means this particular option is only available for syncing the slicers. Name itself shows the sync slicer. We are not syncing the filters on pages, we are syncing the slicers on the pages, and according to those slicers, pages are or visualization are getting filtered. So
Okay.
see, for now, yeah, park your question. I got your point. There can be some I can say there can be the ways of doing that, but for now, if I talk about syncing the slicer, then it means you have to have the slicers within multiple pages.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. Because yeah, of course, your question is very much valid, and that we would see, we would see, right? See now, uh, same thing I can talk here. Same thing I can do here like this. See now. So there are ways of achieving the things, right? Now you have this product category name here. Okay, you have this page level filters, product category name here. So again, if you want to do that, right, Bharat, you can
Yeah.
just write, yeah, for that you have to write, again I told you, right, and just a simple dex function with if clause, and you need to create a flag, and when you put that flag here, it will in this product category name, means in this page level filters, it will filter out all the pages according to that filter.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I I will check your valid scenario, but for now, yeah. If it is a sync slicer, then you have to have two slicers or multiple slicers. Then import theme. Okay. So this mm, I did not do any much more thing here. It's a simple I can say, if you see this open with notepad, this is that's it, done, right? Theme, it is showing the theme name is St. Patrick's Day, and data colors is multiple colors that guys have put. So this is again a kind of graphics. You need to check the uh, code of each and every RGB code of every colors, and you can put it here, and then in background it is showing you this color. It's, I think it's a white color, right? I don't know, or some kind of white. uh,
FFFF white.
yeah. So this you need to understand, and it's totally like a kind of graphical graphics work. Foreground table ascent. So this also, there are tools available for checking a color. You just need to copy and paste there your images, and it will shows you the colors used in that. Okay. So that's all. Name, data color, background, foreground, table ascent. Now, uh, this is the I can say, not in JSON form. I have just copied this code, and I have just in the notepad, and I have just saved it as a JSON file, dot
Mm.
JSON. So once I have done this, I got this JSON file. You need to go here, and you once you go and you import the theme, like import theme. Uh, mhm. Okay, themes here. Patrick's Day, done. So you see this colors of the charts has changed, right?
Uh, okay, 1 minute. Hari, just for my peace of mind, okay? Because
Yeah.
I didn't see too much of difference over here, okay? I saw that something happened, but can you go back to that JSON file?
Okay, fine. If you
Go back
see
to.
here, lots of difference you can see. Yeah, but not an issue. Here also.
Mm,
Okay, I can go back, because see, because it was a city park, which is very much similar to that. Otherwise, if I click on this default, it is
mm.
very much different now. Now
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I am, yeah,
No, no, I'm just saying in the JSON file, just change the
yes,
background to 000 from FFFF, change it to 0000.
yeah, fine, we can do it. Just a minute.
Open
Open
with
with
note.
notepad.
That background, just change it to 00000. One more, one more. Yeah. Now
Done.
just save it
Five,
and import.
six,
Yeah, yeah,
six zeros. Yeah.
yeah. Just save it and import it again. I just want to see.
So
Okay.
this
See now.
back.
No, it changed only for the filter. No.
Okay, it is black, you are saying it is changing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
It has changed only for the filter, not for the entire dashboard.
Yeah, just a minute. Page background transparency. Yes, it is changing only for filters.
Correct. So it's
Hmm.
not for the entire dashboard. That's why I just said just change the color theme and show me. So how does this theme work? I'm just trying to understand. Is it only for filter or is it for anything?
Okay, yeah. So themes, no, we cannot say like this because when you change these themes,
Hmm.
we need to check the code behind it, right? If
Huh.
you change, yeah, so we need to change the because I'm not expert on these JSONs and all, but you can
Okay.
see it is tag based, okay, key based. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
can yeah, for further uh, deep deeply we have to check the code, right? How we can write the code for creating the themes.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
I don't
when
want to deviate.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't want to deviate from the class. I just thought I can
yes,
just
yes.
check.
Yeah. So because we can get it, not an issue. Because but why? Yeah, that's good question. But I am not getting that much time to explore much things. When you really work on your project and you find a need for changing it, of course you will go to Google and you will find some codes over there. Okay, because I have imported now background. Yeah, really, it should change the background of your page, right? But why it is only changing the uh, um, that one, maybe that is not impacting. Okay. Maybe there may be any tag like page background that
Hari,
when
no, no, Hari, I just have,
yeah,
so once you've selected this panel, okay, not thing. So my question is, you can select each of these individually, right? So now you just on this whatever this frame that you've selected, right? Yeah, click the whole thing
yeah.
and then switch the theme over there. I don't know, maybe you can choose the theme individually for any of the things.
uh,
No, no, just remove the graph. Just click over there and just click anywhere outside the chart.
yeah, I have clicked here right now.
Now just try switching the theme to that one which we just chose.
Just a minute, sorry. This see, I have not selected anything.
Mm,
Okay, city park
mm,
theme. I don't think it's changing entire dashboards, right? Entire dashboard.
yeah, yeah. Okay, fine, not a problem. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So there might be some text, right? There might be some text that name, maybe background color, maybe page background, something like that. We need to
Yeah,
check it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Now I would like we have just a few minutes, so I would like to discuss few of the interview questions that I have received from one of the interview recently has attended, but I was really not happy with that because those are questions we have already discussed in the class, but not an issue. Maybe he has skipped or what. So it's all regarding the relationships, and we have seen. So I just my first question from you guys: can we have more than one active relationship within two tables? If yes, which relationship will be used in cross filtering? If no, then why? So, first question in this three questions, first question is, can we have more than one active relationship within two
Yes,
table?
yes,
More than one active relationship within two table. Okay, fine. Yes. Okay. Then Suppose if I'm filtering out, I'm more than one relationship, then the second question is was that suppose I have one relationship from I can say filtering this calendar year, I filtering this or from this date dim to this particular sales table. So if I'm filtering this calendar year, which relationship work? Whether suppose I have relationship from date to date, from year to year. So which relationship will work here? So the second question is that, or even the very good example here is this. Suppose I have this dim date, I have this order date here, I have this order date, and I have this due date, right? So I am connecting here to order date here and due date here. So if I have these two active relationship, order date and then due date. So when I put the filter out here, whether this filter will apply to order date or whether it will be applied to due date. Tell me.
Sorry, Hari, can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Uh, Let me do one thing for your understanding, right? Copy, paste here. Okay. Here you have sales amount and then reason name, right? I'm
Yeah.
putting here, yeah, I'm putting here this date. What? Uh, Maybe I'm putting here. Uh, Even okay. Okay, let me put in this way. Uh, Sales, total sales, order date. Where is the total sales? Sales amount, right? Sales amount. Then you have two relationship, right? One is order date and one is due date. Okay. Then due date here and then order date here. Order date here. We don't want hierarchy, so I'm just changing it to due date instead of date hierarchy. Okay. I'm changing this to date. Okay. Now you tell me when I will change this, suppose 2014, so it will show me, it will filter out this particular visualization according to the order date or due date. You have relationship among these two tables according to order date as well, according to due date as well.
Hmm.
So yeah, suppose can you tell me now, if I'm filtering it like this, so it is getting filtered according to order date or due date?
Based on the relationship.
Actually, neither.
But you have relationship, it is filtering out. You cannot see, but it is filtering out. You can see this total 16
Yeah, it will do on both.
million.
It will do on both, right? It will do it for the same years, which match both a due date and order date.
So you are saying that your due date is always equal to order date, you are saying that?
No. I'm saying the year number that you've chosen will be applicable to both due date and order date.
Yeah, let me put here date, right? If you are doing like this, then let me put here date. Full. Now you can see the dates, right? Now you
Yeah.
can see the dates.
Hmm.
Now tell me from which date it will filter it out. It will get confused because your due date never be same as order date. You know that, right? Even in
Correct.
SQL or in Oracle, you write a query. Okay, select sales amount or sum of sales amount from sales table where due date equal to suppose I'm putting some due date between this and this and order date between this and this. So it will never be same, right? It will never be same. If I am putting it just a one date, let me put it a one date, right? So like this, suppose, okay, first of all, I will do one thing. See, this is actually filtering. This is showing you lots of date where data is not available, right? If you want to see only those dates where data is available, what can we do? Any suggestion for that? Yeah, we will come here. We will come here. First of all, because I'm if I'm filtering out it is showing me lots of dates but not the data here. Okay, so I will be very much confused over here which date to choose. So first of all, we need to filter this itself for a good business report, because user will not go and check every dates here. Okay, so first of all, let me apply some filters over here on the sales amount. We will only take the dates where sales amount is not blank, right? Sales amount is there. Dim date. Okay, so in advanced filtering is not blank, apply filter. Okay, so now if I see not impacted, no. Okay, it's um, greater than 0. Full alternate key. Okay. Okay, is not blank. Is not blank. Yes. Okay. Uh, okay. So items when the value is not blank. Sales amount. It should work, right? Let me put here. Okay, see, we will see it later on. First of all, complete this. Okay, it is. I think it will work with measures because I need to create a sum of measures.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, because yeah, it is not directly working with column name. So yeah, I can create a measure and then I can choose it here. So because yeah, that's I have done actually. So maybe because of I have done with the measures. So okay, I will do that. But now don't get diverted. Okay. So yeah, Bharat, we were talking about which column it according to which column it should filter, right? We were talking about a select query, right? So see, always it is not a same due date is not always same with the order date. So it can't work with your board date, right? So you can't have two active filters. Your order date will be very much in means very rare cases your order date would be uh, equal to your due date or your due date would be equal to your order date in it's a very rare case, so that's why Power BI never allows you to have two active relationship because otherwise it will get confused, right, with
Hmm.
which uh, with which date it needs to be filtered out or that particular visualization needs to be filtered out. So you can just have one relationship, but you can have multiple inactive relationship. So at one point of time, if you go here and if you click on it, okay, you if you go and sorry, if you have this inactive some inactive relationship and if you try making it active, it will give you the error, right? This relationship active. You can't create direct active relationship between this because there is already a active relationship exist. Okay. So you need to deactivate the first one by just check by just offing this check marks. So now it is make this relationship active, not checked. So it is automatically it is inactive. Now all three are inactive, right? Because you can see all the three are dotted line. I don't know whether it is visible to you. All three are dotted line here. Now you can go and make any one of them active. So okay, order date key. Now the second question comes two tables if yes, which relationship will be used in cross filtering? So there is no provision of two active relationships. So always one active relationship only. What is loop and can we have loop in relationships? So this is a general question, right? This is a general question, not from the Power BI only. This is from the modeling, right? Whenever you create a modeling loop, you guys know what is loop.
Is it a self join?
Mm, So I can say loop is something, it is a kind of circle, right? It's a kind of circle. If I have this sales table is connected to product dim, this dim product, this dim product is connected to this particular dim product category, and sorry, and this dim product subcategory, sorry, subcategory, and this subcategory is connected to product category. And again, if you are connecting this product category to this sales, right? Something like this. Suppose product category key to this product key. So this type of means this is not applicable here, but yeah, such scenarios are there in the business. So something like this. So when you put it here, it will create a relationship among these two. Now you can see it's a kind of loop, right? It's a kind of loop you have here. So it is called a loop from this to this to this to this, right? But now you see there are two relationships with same direction. You can have this. So this is the relationship. Uh, this is also pointing to this, and this is also pointing to this. Now in this condition also, Power BI will get confused which relationship to use. But as you see, this is inactive relationship, so it will not never use this relationship, but this, because this is the active relationship. But loop, it is a not loop actual because it is inactive here. So if you want to make it active for creating an actual loop, you have to make it active. But now again it is not allowing you to create a loop, because again it will become a whether I should filter out this product category key according to means whether I should filter out this sales table according to this product category key or from product dim. So it will again a confusion, kind of confusion. So it is also not allowed here in the Power BI. You cannot have a loop here. So this was the second question. And then third is, what is single and both directional cross filtering? Can anyone tell me this?
Yeah, this you gave an example, right? So when I mean, in the direction of the join, so if you choose the filter on the reverse side, the product doesn't get filtered in this simple example I'm saying.
Yeah, right. So this we have already seen. Though I don't know, means in first or second recording I will gate this as well, loop and all, but maybe because I am taking multiple batch, so there can be possibilities of missing something. Okay, but yeah, again we checked, right? If I'm checking the filtering out this uh, bike, it is changing this. I'm if I'm filtering out this, it is changing this. So this is cross filtering in both direction. So these relationships and directions and cardinalities, one to one, many to many, and then joins, it always works within two tables, right? So we are just means discussing among two tables, like within these two tables whether we have single direction or both direction. If both direction, then both. Let me change, let me click on this, let me click on this. Okay, I'm or this. Okay, you see, just a minute. You see, when I clicked on this bike, you see these bars got I can say, mm, how can I tell you? These bars are not actually that much visible, right? It got faded, right? These bars. By because you have just clicked on this and this cross filtered this particular filter. So because this is from the same table, so this is cross filtering this, but it is not cross filtering this particular slicer. So there is no cross filtering, or this is because this is one direction from this to this there is only one direction. If I keep both direction, once I click on this will also get filtered out. So though we do not do every time cross filtering in both direction, it is very much useful when you have category, subcategory, region, cities, sometime some kind of hierarchies and all, like date, year, then month, then dates. So if you are filtering year, then months of that year would be visible. Okay, that's it. Both direction. How many inactive relationship can be there within two tables? How to use it? Anyone? Anyone, guys? How many inactive relationship can be there and how to use it?
Inactive, there can be any number, but how to
Yes.
use it, you have to tell us.
Okay. So fine. I told you guys, if whenever you are going for any interview, please have a look at this uh, interview sheets, right? This is good thing to have some look over it. Okay. So at least for the answering it, maybe he can ask you in detail, but that's not an, at least you know it, right? At least you should know it. Okay. I find something? Mhm. Multiple things, right? No. Oh, maybe not there. So inactive relationship, to use a inactive relationship, we have to use a dex function that is called as use relationship. So okay, I don't know whether I have put this, but it must be there. Okay, so you need to use a use relationship dex function. For that, at least for interview purpose, you can have it in mind. So till we are not practicing it, I don't know. Okay, that's all from my side for today. So you, for inactive, using inactive relationship, you have to use what is promote to header. So all questions were like a very much not, I can say, basics, very much easy I cannot say, but yeah, if you have yeah, it can be answered, right, easily. It's not like very much scenario based that cannot be find anywhere. Okay. Okay, so any doubt or anything you want to ask, you can ask, otherwise we can close today's class. I haven't put relationship uh, related questions, I think, here. Okay, maybe in another question. Okay, because yeah, so I'm pausing the recording. Thank you guys for joining. Please ask if you have any question. And Abhishek was asking me one question, right? How to put, how to, uh, like, how to decide this, whether to create a good chart, how to decide what to put where. So, see, a simple funda is create your major, put your measures or your values, your counts, count of anything, your sum, average. Whenever you go here, you put those things, such kind of things over here in the values, and always try to put in axis or in field or in legends, try to put your dimensions, right? So that is one simple funda here. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.